Ahoy there, Legion. How y'all doing today? Aiming to do a quick channel update because I already recorded this once, but I had the early morning voice and I just didn't like the flow of it. So it's going to lose a little bit of the spontaneity. So instead of trying to recapture that, I'm just going to go right for like the bullet list sort of a thing. So I hope you don't mind. Probably still going to ramble a ton though. So keep a Snickers handy is all I'm saying. Let's see. First off, many thanks. It was another amazing month. All in thanks to you guys and gals. Thank you for that. Tons of nice comments every day. I upload a video. Always nice to see. You seem to enjoy the rant roundups, which I always confuse as recaps when I say the name out loud, and the co-op footage with me and the missus. So that's good. I'm glad you like it. We got tons more of that in the works. No rant roundups planned in the near future. I will get to that in a second, but I do have footage already of me and the missus playing. We recorded that yesterday about 2 hours. Ton of grinding, and even some in-game. So we have that. I'm gonna have to really axe that down though. We did like a defense, and those things just take forever. I'm probably gonna do a super, what's the super cut? There we go, a super cut of that, and hopefully that pans out well. But I did want to thank you right away from the start, in case y'all got busy. You could only watch for a little bit, so I want to make sure you know I'm thankful, so thank you. Next up, the big one. I'm gonna have to hit pause in terms of doing videos for a little bit. Now, the funny thing is, I'm not stopping work on it at all, but I have to do a ton of it thanks to YouTube. They are removing the annotation system, which normally, isn't a big deal. It was always a pain to close those things anyway, but they did have their uses. More particularly, if you wanted to do a choose your own adventure, they're kind of integral to that. So I started one back in, a while ago, but I didn't actually put it out until October, September, and then I haven't touched it since, because honestly, Warframe hasn't given me a lot to talk about, and I was spending more time trying to figure out what the heck I was going to talk about than anything. They're not giving me anything good, and I don't want to trash them constantly, but when all you give me are nerfs and bad news, like Monday's video, I didn't even touch, but I don't want to go off tangent on that. This is about the channel specifically. They got their own issues, but long story short, I'm going to need those annotations, and without them, this doesn't work. It could work with the new system in place. I forgot if I mentioned this because I'm cutting a lot, but I would have to redesign that from the ground up with that in mind. My current idea will not work with that, so I need to do that before the deadline passes. So I'm going to do that, but trade-off there is if I have any sort of project in front of me, I keep chipping away at it and finding things that I can be improved or rounding the edges off, polishing here and there and stuff. Can't help it. It's difficult for me to just cut it and release it. So if I don't have any projects in front of me, I can't, not so much stall, but I won't be sucked in and have to do that. So no videos equal I can only focus on this, so I'm going to get that done that way. Now, if there is a big release, I think I mentioned this on Monday's upcoming video, because I'm recording this before that, yet after the co-op, the time travel's a finicky thing, I will be coming in and doing a video on it. They will probably be rather short, might not be super tightly edited, because again, I don't want to, lock myself into another, thing that balloons into taking all day, which should have only been like a handful of time. So it's going to be real short. Hopefully a little funny though, and unless it's like really bad, I would consider Nidus a bad release, which is why I haven't even picked up that quest in the relay yet. So as long as it's not bad, then I'll entertain it. So if I did mention this in the Monday video, and I do not like mentioning it because self-promotion shenanigans pisses me right off, but because there's going to be a potential lag from when I start this to when it's released, I'm still going to be uploading videos, but they're all going to be unlisted. So basically the algorithm or whatever is going to be like, you're not doing anything, you got no watch time on it, so why would we promote you? That could screw up things. So when I actually do upload videos, non-privately or private or unlisted, whatever the term is, but when I do like a Warframe video on Octavia or whatever, you might not even be alerted that I did because of that time where there was nothing public, So that's why the bell notification thing next to the subscription button is important. Why it doesn't just show videos when you're subscribed to people like it should work, I don't know. So we got multiple layers of subscriptions now, I guess. So there's probably going to be a third one later on down the line. I can't wait. But so if you want to go ahead, I'm not forcing anyone. I'm just mentioning it because even when I do stuff, it might not pop up for you depending on what YouTube feels like doing that day. I already got a couple comments from people, and I haven't stopped making videos at all. It's been a couple years every week. everything. But people saying they were unsubbed or they didn't like get alerted that I did videos for like a month. So I never stopped. So I don't know. Thanks YouTube very much. Making it easy for the little guy. Always appreciate it. But so that. What was else? Did I mention the keyboard thing already? I don't know. It's hard to keep track. But long story short, I think I mentioned in January's channel update that I wanted to do like keyboard work and reading and other stuff. Thumbs up on the reading, not so much on the keyboard, because the one I got was falsely advertised in a really like scummy way. So while it looked good, it did not have the functions on it that I required. So I returned it, which was fine, but I never got the money back for it, which is not so fine. So, and I knew before I did it, I was like, I have the keyboard here. It's not exactly what I want, but it's something. Should I just keep it or should I return it, get the money back, and get the one I actually want? So, because I knew there's going to be a time frame where I would have no money and no keyboard instead of keyboard and no money. And then it took them a month to, oh, sorry, we didn't send that, but we're not going to say sorry. We're just going to say check it again because we did it after you reminded us not, we didn't pay out. So now I got the money back and I don't trust the company to give them even more money for the model I require. So in that meantime of waiting forever, twiddling thumbs, I found a bunch of Best Buy gift cards I actually had lying around, like, $5 here, $10 there. And it's a decent amount when you add it all together. So I'm going to use that and get the one I want, which was available, but I didn't, I'm trying to practice good economic sense and not spend money twice on the same thing until I get the money back. And since it took them so long to give me that money back, now it's out of stock. So thank you so much. Not only did I not have a keyboard, now I have question mark on when it's actually going to reappear to be purchased and then wait for it to ship to me. So thanks for that, company number one. Anywho, so other than that, it has been too busy around here. I'm going to be doing a lot more work, unfortunately off screen for now, on the Choose Your Own Adventure. That's the current big project because I have until March, I keep getting that wrong, May 2nd, and then that is it. So I need this time to crank it out. Should I do like mini update videos? I don't know. If you have any suggestions on what I should do in the meantime, very short videos though, because I need to focus. Any distraction's not good. Oh yeah, and if you leave comments, I ain't going anywhere. I'm not making publicly visible videos. That's all. I'm still here. So if you leave comments, I'll still get them. Preferably new comments, because again, YouTube's screwing up stuff. If you leave a reply to something, that tends to be hidden versus a brand new comment. That's like higher way up on the list of possibility that I'll see it. But if I don't get back to you, something went wrong. So that's the current plan for the next coming few weeks. If I don't hear from you before the end of April, have a great April. Enjoy the rest of your March, and hopefully see you before May. I need probably a week solid just to do the annotations themselves, because that's a lot of links and making sure the timing is correct. I usually have to do like 4 at a time, and they all have to link to different videos at different time frames, and there's more or less, spoilers, 3 different like timelines you can choose. So that's a lot of links and timings and multiples, splitting of videos and potentials and stuff. So it's going to get way more complex before it gets easier. So until then, I'm going to be a little quiet on the public video front. A lot of stuff behind the scenes, but until it's all done, you won't really see it. Might want to get that limited time achievement while you still can. Anyone who got it knows what I'm talking about, but I'll put a link to the current state of the Choose Your Own Adventure in the description. I'm not going to link it anywhere else because I purposely wanted to keep it like low on the radar until it was done. And unfortunately, Warframe, kind of gobbled up the free time as I'm trying to keep that plate spinning for them. We can only do so much of what they give you. But until next time, Legion, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this ramble. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you next time, Legion. Take care.